Good morning, Rebecca, NCWQ here. The time is 9:54 a.m. and the date is 8/14/2023. I have y'all looking at EMSE. We can see the biggest earthquake that has occurred is a 5.9 Prince Edward Island region. It was 10 kilometers deep. And we're going to go look at where this earthquake has hit. We will also go and look at USGS, and then we're going to check out some news. So we can see where this earthquake is occurring. This is the oceanic transform fault here. And you can look down here and see that this is Antarctica. This is South Africa here. And this earthquake is occurring right here. And of course, there are some volcanoes here. That's Prince Edward Island volcano. And this is a shield volcano. This other one is Marion Island, and it is also a shield volcano. Okay, so now we go back. We look. These are the earthquakes that have occurred so far today. Iceland had a 4.0. So we'll go to Iceland and look at their earthquake that they had this morning. This one is on the oceanic spreading rift. And this is Eurasian North American plate. You can see this is Iceland here, and this is Greenland over here. Greenland will always have snow, and Iceland is green. I don't know why they named them backwards, but that is how they were named. So you can see that this earthquake is on the line that heads up towards this Jan Mayen volcano. But it is actually closer to, let's go in here real quick. It's actually closest to Kolbinsky Ridge. Okay, so moving on. I'm only looking for 4s at the moment. You can see that Iceland had another 2.9. Argentina had a 3.2. Indonesia had a 3.0. Puerto Rico had a 3.0. Northern Sumatra, Indonesia had a 3.2. Dominican Republic had a 3.0. Sumatra, Indonesia had a 3.2. Germany had a 0.3. San Francisco Bay, California had a 2.3. So we'll go take a peeky of where that's at. A peeky. Guys, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the share button. Also hit that little bell icon so you will know when I do videos and I go live. All right, so we're looking down in here. This here is the Great Valley Fault. This is the Clayton Fault. And this is the Greenville Fault. And this is Morgan Territory Regional Reserve. This is Las Vegas Watershed and Marina. So I'm assuming, I can't pull it in, it's the Las Vegas Reservoir. I am probably pronouncing that wrong. And this is Round Valley Regional Preserve here. And this is Clayton Palms Community. This movement on the faults area here. Okay, we go back. Western Texas had a 2.8. Iceland region had a 3.1. That is following where the other earthquake hit. Dominican, well, Antofagasta, Chile had a 3.5. It was 121 kilometers deep. Dominican Republic had a 3.2. Near east coast of Kamchatka had a 4.8. And we'll look at these on USGS. I'm sure that they have them listed as well. So 2.7, Chiniak, Alaska is here. Banda Sea is here. 3.8, McKinleyville, California is falling here. And I did not see that one on EMSC, so therefore it is there. This was yesterday's earthquake, so that is on the 13th. Some of these I'm pointing out are on the 13th. Let me see where the 14th starts. These are 13th, 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 13th. Here we start on the 14th. Okay. 14th. Ozernovsky, Russia. 4.5. 4.5 region Fiji. You see this is Fiji here. 2.5 Point Possession, Alaska. It's up here. 3.6, 62 kilometers north-northeast of Cruz Bay, U.S. Virgin Islands. It's here. 4.2, Izu Islands region, Japan. So this is Japan. Here, you can see Japan, and then right out here. 4.9, Southeast Island Indian Ridge was here. 5.9, Prince Edward Islands region was here. Remember, this is South Africa here, and we have Antarctica down here. 4.5, Alianza Cristiana, Peru. This one was here. Note, it looks like it's on the border with Ecuador. So yeah, to me, when I'm looking at it, this is Peru here. So it actually looks to be in the area of Ecuador. 4.2, Champerico, Guatemala, which is here. A 4.8, Nicobar Islands, India region. These are the islands out here. So this one is hitting off land. 2.5, White City, New Mexico. You can tell it's still a little swarm area going on here. 4.5, Los Palos, Timor-Leste. And it doesn't have a name there, but that's where that hit. 3.1, 54 kilometers south of White City, New Mexico. So this is the little swarm going on here. 3.0, Kenai Peninsula, Alaska. 6.2, southeast of San Jose Village, Northern Mariana Islands. Let's look and see if that has pulled up on our EMSC here. Yes, Mariana Islands is showing that it has just had a 6.0. So let's go look on on Google Earth. Glad I looked at USGS or I would not have noted it. Looks to be a big quake week. All right, so we're looking over here. You can see it looks like a whole bunch of underwater seamounts here. This is the Pacific Philippine Plate. And this is also, I believe, the subduction zone, yes. I am pretty sure the people that live here felt this. You can see knolls here, but there are underwater seamounts here as well. If you look, they look like the little pimple things. They're also called underwater volcanoes. This area subducts, that's convergent, at 63 millimeters per year. So there may or may not be any aftershocks from this earthquake. However, it's nice to see that USGS beat EMSC to it, and they are listing it as a 6.2. All right, we'll go on to the news real quick, and then we'll check back and see if there has been any more earthquakes. We're going to Greece. Greece has closed a popular mountain gorge in Crete after an earthquake triggered a dangerous rock slide. Now, this earthquake occurred yesterday. It was a 5.1, and authorities on the Greek island of Crete have ordered a temporary closure of mountain gorges popular with hikers after the earthquake triggered a rock slide and seriously injured a Spanish tourist. The closure of Samaria Gorge in southwest Crete, along with several others in the White Mountain Range, was ordered Monday. Let's see where White Mountain Range in Crete is. Well, Samaria Gorge. I should be able to look it up that way. So this is Samaria Gorge here. Runs through. You can see houses and stuff that are down here. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the White Mountain Range here. Let's make sure I got this right. Yeah. So I was within the right area. So this is the White Mountain Gorge here, or known as Samaria Gorge. And see, we got some pictures here. Terra Crete. No picture. But anyway, along with several others in the White Mountain Range, was ordered Monday, a day after the region was rattled by a 4.9 quake. The trembler triggered an evacuation of more than 600 people Sunday along the 16-kilometer, 10-mile Samaria hiking trail. A 45-year-old Spanish hiker was transported by helicopter to a state hospital in the port city of Chania, where he remains in critical condition after part of his right leg was amputated, doctors said. Regional government authorities based in Chania were due to decide later Monday whether the closure will be extended through Wednesday, a public holiday. Part of the nature reserve, the Samaria Gorge, is open to visitors for 6 months annually, starting in May, and it closed due to bad weather. Okay, the next piece of news was from Hawaii. 4.4 magnitude earthquake shakes Big Island on Sunday. An earthquake of about 4.4 magnitude occurred at around 1:36 p.m. on Sunday on the Big Island. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center reports the earthquake occurred in the summit region of Kilauea volcano. All right, so I'm going to show y'all Kilauea volcano on Google Earth. So this is Kilauea here. There is no tsunami threat at this time. However, some areas have experienced shaking. As in all earthquakes, be aware of possibility of aftershocks. Hawaii County City Civil Defense said that if earthquake was strongly felt in your area, precautionary checks should be made for any damages, especially structural, and to utility connections of gas, water, and electric. Keep checking back. Okay. So the next piece of news that I have is a 3.8 magnitude earthquake that was on Sunday morning that shook up the North Coast. Residents along the coast woke up to significant shaking on Monday morning, according to the U.S. Geological Survey earthquake map. A 3.8 magnitude earthquake struck the coast at approximately 8:28 a.m. on Sunday morning. USGS estimates that the quake originated roughly 14 kilometers west of McKinleyville, and so far at least 500 residents across the coast have reported feeling the earthquake. So I want to look something up here. We're going to go look up search earthquakes. We're going to go to yesterday, which was the 13th, and California search. Okay, so we have a 3.8 offshore Northern California right here. The earthquakes that were recorded yesterday was a 2.0 Santa Barbara, Channel, California, 2.1 Northern California, 2.0 Southern California, 2.4 Northern California, the 3.8 offshore Northern California, 2.0 Las Vegas, Los Angeles area, California, 2.2 Central California, 2.2 Southern California, a 2.4 Northern California, and a 2.2 Central California. We're going to go look at where this 3.8 earthquake occurred. It was 23 kilometers deep. So let's go put this into Google Earth. And we'll see what is near that. So as we can tell, this was one of the earthquakes I believe I spoke about yesterday, is sitting between two fault zones. So the first fault zone is the Little Salmon. The second fault zone is the Fickle Hill. If we recall, about a year ago, there was I believe it was a 5.0 earthquake that occurred within this region. So if you're feeling it inland, it's because the fault zones are feeling it. And of course, for every action, there is a reaction. Okay. The next piece of news was a 3.2 earthquake was felt across Gujarat, Kutch. And let's put this in. This is in Pakistan. So we're going to put this into Google Earth. And I'm looking, this one says India. So India, Pakistan, pretty much. So let me see back out here. And you can see where the lines are. So this is Rajikistan here. I'm looking for Pakistan. Pakistan's over here. So I'm looking for Pakistan. Still showing it, Rana Kutch. Okay, so anyway, near the international border with Pakistan on Monday. So it was in this area that I was just showing. This is the area here. According to official sources, the earthquake was recorded at 8:47 a.m. with its epicenter situated in the vicinity of the BSF War Memorial just beyond the India Bridge with the Kavda region of the district. Reports from the Gandigar-based Institute of Seismological Research revealed that the earthquake originated at a depth of 15 kilometers and had its epicenter approximately 20 kilometers northwest of Kavda. The ISR, recognized for its diligent tracking of seismic events, remains at the forefront of monitoring and analyzing the Earth's movement in the region. This seismic activity followed a similar incident on July 3rd when a 3.4 magnitude tremor was felt in the town of Rapar. The epicenter of this quake was situated merely a few kilometers away from the Chamori village. It was this very village that had borne the brunt of the devastating earthquake that struck the region in 2001. Okay, so that was my news for today. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's look. Looks as though Hawaii has just had a 2.5 earthquake. Looks to be offland. Isn't it funny that these earthquakes are almost equally spaced from each other? This one is a 4.3, a 2.7, and a 2.6. So 2.6, 2.7, 4.3. What are we missing? Just one in the middle. Anyways, you guys, I hope y'all are doing well. Please be safe. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and check below the video for any other links. I'm going to post the links for the articles below the video. That way you can look at them yourself. Much love and God bless.